same area. In fact, it almost gets to be a local high school all-star game type of atmosphere at practice.
I think it's neat how all the area girls come here. It's something that they can look forward to, and from the area. But it is good at just working together against people you played against in high school. It's fun working together with them on a team.
The Milwaukee Bucks had a couple of days to rest up and get ready for the Boston Celtics, and Celtics hit Milwaukee.
Joan Watzka returns it forward, and that's a big plus. She's been all-conference 3 times, as well as leading the Knights in scoring and rebounding the past 2 seasons.
We have
Bill Jarts with the story of a young lady from St. Norbert who made it to that magic 1,000th point. Stay with us. And down for long. Bill Jarts back from a bout with the flu. You beat it.
On the rebound. Here we go, going into a basketball story. Folks at St. Norbert have come to expect great things from their women's basketball teams. Maybe that's why we haven't heard too much about Joan Watzka, who's quietly led her team to an 11-game winning streak. Tim was on hand tonight as Watzka and company tried to make it an even dozen at Lawrence.
So she scored over 1,000 points, and so she's only the 6th player in St. Norbert women's basketball history to do that. Joan Watzka has more important things to worry about.
I mostly keep track of our wins for our season. I really had no clue that I was close to it until a couple people in the last 5 or 6 games had told me I was close to my 1,000.
She went over the 1,000-point mark over the weekend as the Green Knights won their 11th straight game. Watzka is the Knights' leading scorer and rebounder. St. Norbert coach Connie Tilley isn't surprised by Watzka's success, but she is a little amazed by the former Green Bay East Star's work habits in games and practice.
Everything is just the same. You would not be able to tell the difference. And usually people, raise up a little bit in terms of games, and they get sick of practicing and those kinds of things. But she just goes at the same level all the time, and that's a real good influence on especially some of the younger players.
Well, I just try to do my best. If it's in practice or a game, I just try to give it all I have.
Lately, opponents have been giving Watzka all they have, double and sometimes triple teaming her with taller players. But the senior forward just keeps scoring and rebounding.
Just trying to box out my person and try to use my jumping ability for most of the things, because I know that a lot of them are taller, but some seem lazy, and if you just get position, you can get inside.
Tonight, Watzka scored 16 points to lead the Knights to their 12th straight win, 71-59 over Lawrence. Tim Hunt, Action 2 Sports.
Beginning to look now toward third season, toward the tournament time, and some Green Knights are kind of looking that way.
That's right, and before the season started, nobody expected this team to be looking that way. A couple months ago, we visited with the St. Norbert women's basketball team and came away feeling this would be a rebuilding year. After all, it's tough to repeat conference championships and NCAA tournament bids. But apparently that's all in a day's work for the Green Knights. They put together a 15-3 record, including an undefeated conference mark.
Even if we lose every single game the rest of the way, surpassed any ideas that I've had in terms of how successful we've been.
There's not much chance of St. Norbert losing the rest of their games. They've won 13 straight. Credit team chemistry for a lot of that success.
Well, we started off slow, and as time went on, it started we kind of started gelling together as a team. That we were slow because we didn't know everyone, and now that we're starting to play together, it just seems like things are starting to fall into place.
The Green Knights do have individual stars, but it's the team effort that's changed this group's tag from rebuilders to champions.
Joan Watzka and Carrie Messler have really taken hold of most of the scoring, those types of things. But the little things that the other people do in terms of getting in the ball and bring the ball down the court and getting their shots when